my viewpoint आप और हम. The Wuhan Institute of Virology, same institution which has been blamed, stating that they are the cause and that is the epicenter for coronavirus COVID-19. What is this Wuhan Institute of Virology? We'll talk about that. But before that, would like to understand few things. How this Wuhan Institute of Virology has come to the picture. Though it is in the Wuhan and China, they have been doing a lot of work, experiment on bats in Wuhan Institute of Virology. However, it's been noticed both the countries, US as well as China, are blaming each other, stating that China is responsible for COVID-19 and China stating that US is responsible for COVID-19, coronavirus. Time will come and time will tell the story. But question is not that. Question is whoever stands responsible. On what cost? On what price? Entire world is paying a price for it. Entire world is gone for a toss. Be it America, be it China, be it India, be it any country you talk about, Germany, be it France, be it Italy, gone for a toss. We are into recession and still we are not through with the coronavirus as of now. It's taken a shape of monster across world. Whoever is responsible should be punished. But will that happen? Is the question. Who will take that initiative? Why I'm telling you this? There is a reason. Because when America says that China is responsible and China says America is responsible, I came across one of the video clippings 6 years back. President Barack Obama, he has spoken about Spanish flu and viruses, pandemic viruses, which may come in future. Whereas he has given an insight about that. Before I start further, I want you to please have a look.
Nobody knew there'd be a pandemic or an epidemic of this proportion.
There may and likely will come a time in which we have both an airborne disease that is deadly. And in order for us to deal with that effectively, we have to put in place an infrastructure, not just here at home, but globally, that allows us to see it quickly, isolate it quickly, respond to it quickly. So that if and when a new strain of flu, like the Spanish flu, crops up 5 years from now or a decade from now, we've made the investment and we're further along to be able to catch it. It is a smart investment for us to make. It's not just insurance, it is knowing that down the road we're going to continue to have problems like this, particularly in a globalized world.
Well, in this, what he has spoken about a preparation that America, or rather entire world, has to be prepared about future problems which will come across. And he has given a right example stating that Spanish flu virus. And this he has spoken after Ebola, which was there and which has luckily not become pandemic. However, if it would have been pandemic, that would have been even more dangerous. But that point of time, he has spoken about the preparation which he wanted people to, or rather countries, interested countries, to be a part of it. And the program was started. The initiative which they have taken at that point of time was being called as PREDICT, PREDICT. The name was being taken from in such a way that we predict if at all anything come across in future, or if at all any country or we come across such kind of viruses in future. Very recently, and why I'm talking about that, I'll come to that, because still the blame game is on. Nobody knows who's the culprit. Nobody knows who's the main culprit. Very recently, US has stopped that assignment, and interestingly, that assignment was in China. They were doing the experiment on bats. You won't be surprised to know that US government has funded $3.7 million to the Wuhan Institution of Virology to perform experiment on bats from the caves of Yan'an. And from there it's been transformed. A lot of theories have come. They believe there was a mutation, or it is transmitted to humans. How it is being transmitted to humans? Many things. Though the China says that their labs are well equipped, there is no possibility of human error. But a lot of experts say experiments does fail. There is a possibility of human error. Nothing is error free. If that is the case, let's take a case that, okay, fine, it has come from Wuhan Institute of Virology. Then why US is pretending to be innocent, not knowing anything? When they were funding for a project which is to be which were doing experiment on bats, how can they be so innocent? Whoever would be the culprit, but the question is, who will punish them? What they really wanted to do out of this? Cost is huge. People are dying. America has gone for a toss. Economy has gone for a toss. There is no hope. A lot of efforts being put by the government, all the governments across, but no hope. We are living in a world, rather we are hoping against hope. Who is to be innocent? Who is not to be innocent? Whom should we believe? Or really should we believe? Time will come and tell. But not to the cost of the people who have lost their lives. How easy it has become for countries to play with the lives of people. It's become very easy for everyone to play with the lives of people. We need to give a very serious thought on this. Whatever they have a self-interest about that, I request all of you, please think. It's a game of two superpowers. They are fighting to be number one. Will this lead us to World War III? Who knows? You got to tell me that. Whatever you feel free to write, comment. What you can make out of this, please write down. Thank you. Stay safe. Stay home.